Oh, mon chéri, how about the little kissy? Ah, Cad, Masher, get away from me, get away from me.
Oh, that's not right. No.
Hey guys, I had just done the recording, come inside. My wife told me there were some boxes at the door. She'd actually told me earlier in the day, and it in one ear and out the other. So we've got an unexpected unboxing. So first one, of course, the boxes have been sliced open. Hey Max, I found this model a few weeks ago and had to have one. Got this one for you as well. Here, I'll show you what it is. It's the Hanabu Zai Hanabu 2. It says 1/72 scale, 69 parts. I noticed you voiced your opinion that the Hanabu craft does not exist. I've been a believer since I explored the concept. I feel confident, or at least it is my hope, that if you put as much research into the history of this as the other craft you do on other aircraft, you may feel differently about it. I hope also you enjoy the build. If you choose to do so, of course, I will build it. Thanks for your work and for sharing with us all. Model on, Roger. Scale Mercury Vortex drive not included. I don't know if they ever actually, when I say it didn't exist, I mean they never flew. I don't know if they ever built it or not, or were experimenting with it. I've always kind of been led to believe it was one of those sort of, I don't know if I'd use the word hoax, but I don't know actually, and I should research it because if anybody was going to try something like this, you know who'd have been the ones. But I appreciate that, and thank you very much, Roger. I appreciate that a lot, and I'll look into it. I want to get a chance, and we'll talk about it. Maybe, possibly, even on the next live stream. At best, I think it was, could have been, I think it might have been a paper design, but I don't know. And we have another box here, and I have not read the letter, so let's see here. Let's see. Hi Max, first off, I know how concerned you are about reading the names of glue troopers when you open these boxes. No problem, you can use my name, which you have on a couple of occasions before, or you can use my internet ID, P51 loader. This box started off small. I was going to send you a new CD. I made volume 2 of music from Aviation Films, and things got out of hand. But this was a lot of fun putting together for you. Inclined, you will find a CD of music themes from Aviation Films. I know you have some music already, but no, you have more. Always a good thing. There's the CDs. Put it there. A Monogram AP6. This 148 scale. Let's see. This is a kit I do not ever think I've seen on your shelves when you do a slow pan in your stash, and there's no excuse for not having one. Agreed. And no, I don't have one on the shelf. The Eschi Henschel 123A. I believe you once said you had not built an Eschi kit, so here is an unusual subject. Thank you. The Henschel that you may have seen in the background, I did not build. That was one that was given to me. It was already built, so I've never built this kit, and I don't recall ever building an Eschi, so there we go. Let's see. Revel 1/66 scale Skyraider. There it is. This is vintage. 1/66 scale. That's a new one. Okay. Might be worth an unboxing video. This is the 1966 boxing of the late 50s. Sorry for the wear on the box. This is my stash since 1966. What'd I tell you? That's vintage. A Monogram SBC Helldiver. A some bitch second class. I have built this one a couple of times, and I actually gave one, the last one I built, I gave to my nephew. I did a video. There's a build video. It was like, I think I called it kit model building for beginners, and I used this kit and brush painted it, and I gave that to my nephew, who's now in the Army and will be going to Germany when he finishes AIT. The Monogram Wright Cyclone engine. Heritage Series Edition. The monogram Air Combat Service DO 335 and P47. I know another DO3 here, but again, you can't have too many DO 335s on this shelf. Here we go. And look at the allies. That thing never got operational. Henschel Skyraider. Now there's also a mini craft Israeli Kafir in here. I don't see it on the list. Maybe a music, AT6, Henschel, Skyraider, Helldiver, Right Cyclone, Combat Series. So anyway, as you guys know, the Kafir was based on the Mirage. And this is Mini Craft Hasagawa. Alright. Beauty, eh? I saw the Kafir, an interesting airplane. Just that the Israelis took a French design and just improved it, or at least made it. And you know, the U.S. Marines used these as aggressors for a little while. Actually, I think they leased them from the Israelis. Okay, let's finish the letter. This is a thank you for all the content that you put out and how much I enjoy spending that end of every day with the community that you've created. It is very much appreciated. And I hope these goodies and I will have some pictures of my latest build for the next viewer within a couple of weeks. Best wishes, and he says I can use his name, John Cassidy. Thank you, John. I appreciate that immensely. So I'm going to go ahead and air this part first, and now we'll continue on to what I had actually just a little while ago did in the Tarbis. Guys, once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the flip side. Model on. Well, hello Glue Troopers, and welcome back to the Tarbis. Lot to report today. We went out to the Hobby Lobby today because it's the 40% off week down here, and I got the tractor trailer, or the trailer part, to go with my Canadian diorama, and the van showed up also, so I have the two major components. It's ironic. The trailer builds up bigger, but it's in a slightly smaller box. However, I'm sure if you judge by how heavy it is, I'm sure there's a lot of stacked parts in there. I'll probably do an unboxing on it when I get to it. See, I've never done one of those before, not that I can recall. So that'll be something new for me. I don't think I've ever done a van either. So a couple of new things. Started touching up the road builds, dragged out the airbrush today, decided to go ahead and spray the 148 scale Airfix Spitfire. It's surprising, the decals are still good. I am making the trope version. I mixed my own colors, which I know they're a little off, but I like it. And I was really, that Airfix kit had a lot of fit issues, and a lot of you guys had commented that it's probably one of the 1980s repops. That was when Airfix was at a low point, and they were having not their best kits come out then, old molds and that sort of thing. So that's probably the deal behind that. But it is starting to take shape, and it'll go beside my little trope Hurricane, Mark IV Hurricane from Monogram, and they'll make a nice set of bookends. Doing a couple of quick jobs on the little 172nd scale Hawk Mark 22 Spitz. Found some cool paint schemes. One of them's like that chrome metal. And that's the one I broke the props on, so I had to make the spinny props. All I really have to do is paint the spinner red and pretty much be done with that one, and maybe trim out the windshield canopy detail a little bit, but not a big deal. The other one, I'm probably going to put it in the box colors. Some folks had said that it looked like the artwork like it had D-Day invasion stripes, which is what I thought also at first. Turns out, no, those are ID stripes, but they're post-war, and they're much thinner than the D-Day stripes. I guess that just became a thing for a while in some places to prevent fratricide. So I had a lot of things to do today. You know, I only got 2 days off, today and tomorrow, and today's pretty much behind us now. So probably won't get a lot of modeling done. See if I can finish off the Spitfires, and that's, oh, I did do some work on the Perfect Grade Gundam, and I managed to get basically the major part of both arms done. Wow, a lot of stuff goes into this thing. I mean, a lot of moving parts. You got pistons and everything moving inside, and it's impressive. But a little bit bigger than the other one, so it's a little easier to deal with in that regard. But so many parts. I'm the idiot if I have not broken anything or lost any parts yet. But so that was that. This thing, the Gundam's going to be taking place over time, though I'm not rushing that. I mean, you're looking at a couple of days' work just to get this far. And that is where we're at. Really, not a whole lot else. Guys, I'll see if I can crank out a little video tomorrow or something. Just so many things I want to do, you know, so little time. So take care of yourself. And by the way, when I go back, I go on 4 days of reserve, but it's supposed to be long call, but there's so much stuff open at the end of the month. I'm got a sneaking suspicion they're going to tag me to fly. And if not, hey, we keep modeling, right? So take care of yourself, guys, and as always, model on. See, Ken, I wore the shirt. Almost forgot. We're at the local grocery store today. I almost forgot. We were at the local grocery store today. How long has that been hanging off my chin? Took a wart off. That sucker bleeds. Was at the local grocery store today, and they're carrying Tim Hortons. So Jacksonville is now a civilized place. And I want to give a special shout out to all the Canadians, including Orange Tabby, who have been sending me Timmys and keeping me supplied. But now we got it locally. Thanks, guys. Model on.